Yo guys, it's Gilligan and welcome back to episode number 2 of this West Ham United Project Career Mode series. As you guys did see in the first episode, we drew at Bournemouth 1-1, but we did go 1 up and then equalised. And then we beat Manchester United 2-0 for Samaka's double. And then Samaka and Jared Bowen got goals to give us a 2-0 win at unbeaten Palace to end their unbeaten start to the season. We're right now top on goal difference though. Today, this is a big episode, guys. We're playing the whole month of fixtures. We've got Leicester, and we've got, I can't remember who that is, got them in the Europa Conference League, Tottenham, Stoke City, Aston Villa, and then we've got another team in the group of the Europa Conference League. We'll start with Leicester though. It's on a week on Saturday. We continue after the international break we've had. So since the game is today and who we're playing against Leicester, of course. Forlans will start today as Cornet drops to the bench. We'll keep the same formation that we played last time out. Algrini will come back in for Ogbonna. And Aaron Cresswell will start over Thomas Soucek because Cresswell can actually play midfield. I'm going to give him the chance to prove himself in midfield. Aaron Cresswell, can he do it in the Premier League? I'll have to find out. Guys, predictions in the chat, please, though. I'm going to go 2-0 West Ham. Well, there's Samaka. He scored 3 goals in his last 2 games, so he really is full of confidence playing at the London Stadium today. But there we go, 3 goals in 2 games for Samaka. Can he score? But can he score for the 3rd game running in the Premier League? But we also are looking for 3 wins in a row. Declan Rice was excellent last time out, getting himself 2 assists on the road and the 2-0 win at Palace. He's happy to be here back after the international break. West Ham on 7 points. Leicester only on the 3 so far, but Leicester know that they will return it around, I think. Still unbeaten as West Ham, we've got to give on first tonight here, so we're going to have to take advantage into that, but we're going to have to focus on today's game. Oh, before the international breaks, 2-0 win at Crystal Palace. There's a couple of changes from that lineup. As Afiro comes back into defence. Cresswell comes into midfield. Forlans also comes in. Samaka is looking to score for the 3rd game running after 3 goals in his last 2 games. Cresswell's in the midfield for a wee change up. Leicester City starting lineup, and it's Danny Ward in goal. Back for Joe Winneman, Sissoko, Sissina and Tomiyasu, Arnold and Simiano in midfield. Madison, Petit and Harvey Barnes all supporting Iheanacho. Their team is a little bit weak. Jimmy Vardy is not involved, but he's on the bench. I don't know why they would play a youngster at this stage of the season. Maybe he's improved. Maybe he's proved he's worth them. Fabianski looks for his 3rd straight clean sheet after conceding a goal in the day. Been pretty sturdy. But can we make it 2 wins out of 2 at home after beating Manchester United here last month? Madison Rice warming up. And let's go. Iheanacho kicks off the game here at the London Stadium. Come on, West Ham! Samaka's looking to score for the 3rd game running after 3 goals in his last 2 for the club. Let's go. Here's Madison. Emerson staying with him very well. Come on, Emerson. Brings it back well. Here's Forlans. Madison. Onto Iheanacho. Good save by Lucas Fabianski. Val trying to keep it in, but he didn't. It's a corner kick early on to Leicester, at least on target. Good save, Fabianski. Arnold into the middle. Cresswell heads it away, but Paqueta can't get it fully cleared. So is Sitch. To Paqueta. Now Kofal, it's going to be a good clearance, hopefully. Yep. Forlans. On to Declan Rice, who looks over the top looking for Samaka here. He's looking to score for the 3rd straight Premier League game. He's in fine form. 3 goals in his last 2. Yes. To Harvey Barnes. Robert Cahir deals with it, looking to retain our unbeaten starts in the Premier League. Forlans, that's a bad mistake from him. Trying to make up from it, I think. Chelsea Palace, already 1-1. And Iheanacho now, and that is 1-0 to Leicester. And it's the first goal we've conceded at home. Unlucky, but Leicester City lead 1-0 against us. They have been the better side, probably in opening stages. Iheanacho, clean for a goal there. The defence should have done a lot better there, but Iheanacho knows we're game on Thursday night here in the Europa Conference League. But Iheanacho gets us his first of the season.
Leicester City goal, number 14, Kelechi Iheanacho.
Emerson. To the Greda. On to Cahill. Cresswell. To Jared Bowen, who's been pretty creative so far this season. 1 goal and 3 assists so far. It is Jared Bowen. He's continuing his run here on the right. He's past the defenders very well there. Jared Bowen into the middle. Paqueta. It's the penalty at Palace. On international break, he did get penalty training from the physios. I mean, for the coaching staff. Over the top from Supreme. Iheanacho. That's a great touch from him. Kafal blocks it very well there. Jared Bowen now into Cresswell in the midfield today. Smacko, look for Paqueta. So we're going to have to keep to grips with Leicester today. Arnold into Maddison. Back for Iheanacho. Agreda got in the way of that effort. Did the centre-back. He's come back into the team today to try and prove that he's ready for, hopefully, the Conference League on Thursday night. Maddison, stick it short. Tate, good from the Belgian. Back to Maddison. Iheanacho. It's Harvey Barnes. Good block by Aaron Cresswell. He's playing in midfield, of course, today. Forlan's unlucky not to beat that youngster. Must have improved. Maybe they sold the right backs. Samaka, good turn. Jared Bowen. Iheanacho. Brett. Petit. Beautiful ball out wide. That youngster's doing pretty decent for Leicester. Two good ball in. And Suprema well wide of the targets. Leicester desperate for the second goal, but it remains only 1-0. Foul into Aaron Cresswell. He hasn't done too much in midfield since coming into midfield today. And goes Gafal, no free kick. Into the centre of the pitch now from Gafal into Jared Bowen, who's beyond the defender very well, nicely. Forlan's at the back post with a header. Good save, Danny Ward. Cresswell to Samaka. Samaka lays off Gafal, and Gafal equalises. Just before the interval, the right back comes up and scores his first of the season. We'll claim the goal just before the break. Then the team will have a team talk. But a great assist by Samaka. On to Gafal for his first goal of the season. And a great strike by the Czech Republic right back. The Czech Republic international right back has scored to make it 1-1 past Danny Ward. It's a very good finish. I'm very proud we've equalised just before half time. And Gafal with his first goal of the season. But Gafal equalises just before half time for West Ham United, his first goal of the season. Iheanacho. Late on in his first half. Forlan Zellman. Did Maddison, well done. And then it's half time. It's West Ham United 1. Leicester 1. So pretty good results everywhere. Fulham winning in London today. Spurs winning at Southampton. Chelsea drawing in London with Palace. So 1-1 is the scoreline here. 3 shots on, 6 for them. 2 shots on target for us. They're playing like what we did kind of last week. But then actually give them an opening goal. We equalised just before the break with Kafal, the right back, coming up from right back and scoring. So guys, since I don't think this formation is kind of working for us at all today, well, it is working, but not all time. Zuzek will come on at a break, and Danny Ings will come on to support Samaka in attack. So a 4-4-2 in the second half, just for a switch up to see if we can try and grind out a result. Even though we are drawing 1-1, I still believe we can win this. Foul scored that beautiful equaliser. Great assist by Samaka as well. Samaka with now 4 goal contributions so far this season. Jared Bowen by that young right back. Declan Rice tries to get Berberti. Zuzek's better than Cresswell, so that's why we're also on Zuzek. Just need to gets there. Well done. Emerson wants to give it to him. Nice. The defence keeping an eye on the ball. Here's Kafal, the goal scorer in the first half for us to make it 1-1. Beautiful. Jared Bowen knocks over the top. Once Samaka beats the defender, it's Samaka! And he takes it off the post. That's a close chance to giving us the lead. Samaka looking for his 4th goal in his last 3 games. Iheanacho on the turn. Good save, Lucas Fabianski. I think Guardiola might play on Thursday night though, and it's not because Fabianski's conceded today. I think Guardiola's got a better chance of playing better in Europe. Lost by Jared Bowen. Oh, and lost by the good defence. And it will be double punishment for the centre-back, because Iheanacho hits the post with his effort. Still 1-1. Fabianski with a goal kick to Emerson here. On to Declan Rice. His forelands have been pretty quiet today, but he is still determined to do well. Plays it off for Emerson here. It's a good ball in. It's not too bad, but Leicester clear. Addison won it, but Emerson wins it back for Forelands. Founds Danny Ings, but he can't find Forelands on the run. Well, Benrahma, we're going to bring him on for Forelands. Forelands has kind of been in the game, but not really at all. Iheanacho again. Blocks it very well there. Iheanacho wins it back, but Declan Rice then wins it off him. Oh, well done, Jared Bowen. Kafal's making a wee run on the right. And Kafal looks through for Samaka. Oh, that's beautiful stuff from those two. It's Samaka. Good save, Danny Ward. But Samaka must have already found the back of the net. But Benrahma is going to come on the left-hand side. Jared Bowen will take the corner. Way by Arnold as Danny Ings wins it back though. And ball by that young man. Free kick. Be taken in with a free kick by Emerson. It's not a bad delivery actually. It's a great header from Samaka in the back post. And that's a great free kick. And Samaka scores for the third game running. 4 goals in 3 games. He really is becoming a goal threat. And West Ham lead 2-1. Great free kick. Great delivery by Emerson on the left. And Samaka got his header. Danny Ward, no chance. Guys, I am being careful with the free kicks now. Samaka rises highest against Desai. He's a very good centre-back, don't get me wrong, but Danny Ward can't get there, and Samaka claims another goal. And that is 4 goals in the last 3 games now for Samaka. He really, I think, he might start here on Thursday night, because he really is full of confidence right now, scoring goals. Zuzek. Ziadson earlier, the earlier assist he got. Jared Bowen. Oh, looks for Benrahma, who did win the header, but no one got it there in the end. Really how Benrahma went with the appetite to win that. Or from Leicester, but Fabianski. Foul. Okay, yeah. Looks for Jared Bowen. Nice header. Down from him. Sushek. Oh, and Samaka looked to find Jared Bowen. And Leicester find the equaliser for Jimmy Vardy on 87 minutes. It's now 2-2. It really has been a thrilling contest. Leicester have had their chances as well. Vardy beats Fabianski, and that's a very good finish as well. It's not going to finish 2-0 yet. Time still to go. Cornet's going to come on for Jared Bowen lately. On for the late stages. Jared Bowen is off. Jared Bowen's put another good performance and another decent shift in. Samaka to Cornet. Good foul. To Sushek. Reda. Onto Emerson. Ben Rama. Declan Rice has lost it, the captain. Fabianski. Foul onto Declan Rice, who lost it, but then he won it back. Danny Ings up the park. Samaka. Nope. And it's full time. It finishes. West Ham United 2, Leicester City 2. A fair result. Both sides were very competitive here today. I did predict 2-0 as well, guys. So Leicester were the better team on the day, but who's better shooting wise? Probably our percentage. Is that what's that Samaka header again? It's a brilliant header. From Emerson's free kick on the right, on the left. Then Samaka right highest to score for the third game running. He really is becoming a goal scorer. Samaka has now scored 4 goals in his last 3 games, going on to Thursday night's Europa Conference tie.
Can I ask you a couple of questions?
We're going to have to take it on the chin if we consider a late goal. We're pretty good though, going forward and defensively we're alright too. We didn't let the draw slip up from us. Leicester. Okay.
Thanks.
Upper Conference League. So in the group for us, we've got in this episode FCSB and Selkerborg. I think us and Anderlecht will battle for the top of the group in the end. But before we go into that top, and we are down to third. Chelsea and Newcastle ahead of us. Arsenal haven't even played their next game yet, so Arsenal, they have played in the draw as well, so it's really tight, but it's really high. It's privileged to really show goal scoring. First press conference as West Ham manager in the Europa Conference League group opening game.
Thank you.
He needs to play. Can't wait. You'll never be sure about these games. Might be your teams in your group, but they can still qualify technically, because they can still play really well against you. So Areola will start in the European nights. And we will switch to a front 2. Emerson remains at right back. Sushek comes into the midfield as Cresswell is dropped to the bench. And Michael Antonio will start as Lucas Paqueta drops to the bench. Also Ogbonna, who's got European experience, will start as Angelina drops to the bench. Right, guys, here we go. I don't want to hear predictions because it's just an open group game. We don't know what this team will be like. My first European game in a Conference League in charge of West Ham is tonight at the London Stadium. For a chance to get to the final later, to get to the chance to get to the final at the end of the season. I'm hoping we can get that far, but it's going to be difficult still. And it starts tonight. The other group game, Anderlecht plays Slagenberg as well, as it's really how this Conference League group must start positively for West Ham. Orlands is better in Europa Conference League action. So today, a couple of changes to the team. Areola is in, Zuzek Ogbonna. Guys, 2 people watching, oh my eye. And comes also Michael Antonio and Ogbonna for experience. Orlands does keep his place, even though a quiet performance here against Leicester the weekend. Samaka is looking to score for the 4th game running after scoring 4 goals in his last 3 games for the club. So he really is feeling confidence that he can do it again. The West Ham team photograph, there it is, going to get taken. Samaka is looking to score for 4th consecutive games, looking to score for the 4th game running. And all confidence after scoring 4 goals in his last 3 games, Samaka including a goal against Leicester here on Saturday. Oh, I have nowhere clue where this team is from. I think they're a Belgian club. I'm not actually entirely sure. But Pedescu will probably know who he is. Apart from that, I don't know any of their players. I might know who our keeper is, though. But here we go. Michael Antonio kicks it off for Samaka. Let's go. Go West Ham. It's a 5:55 kick-off, so it's a not that late kick-off. Declan Rice. Onto Kafali, scored brilliantly here against Leicester at the weekend. He already loses it. It's not the start I'm looking for from my West Ham team in the Conference League. He's full of European experience after doing very well for PSG in the Champions League for years. Foul to Michael Antonio. Samaka's in the middle, so Jared Bourne will find him. And it is Samaka. Great break goal this would be from the Italian. And the Italian just fires it into the side netting. Spring up front with Michael Antonio tonight, because Antonio has much better European performances. Well, goal tally. Even though Michael Antonio has not scored a single goal this season so far. It's a handball. Good snap midfielder. Gahir forward. Great header back down by Samaka. For Zuzek. And here's Forlands onto Emerson. Emerson claims handball. Doesn't matter though. It's going to drop for Thomas Zuzek here. Thomas Zuzek! Oh, what a start to the Conference League. His first goal of the season. And he'll claim it with the Czech Republic internationalist. Kufal scored in the weekend, the other Czech Republic international. And West Ham lead in the Conference League. Something was probably going to be given, but it didn't. And then Zuzek struck him with his right boot. Past the goalkeeper. It's already on now. West Ham in the Conference League. They really know this is a European night they're dreaming of. Thomas Zuzek with his first goal of the season. On a rare appearance. He's delighted to start tonight. Great start to the European adventure. Gahir onto Zuzek. Orlands onto Emerson, who goes route one. And he does find Samaka, who turns and finds it in from Michael Antonio. Great combining between the strike partners, but It's really hard the communication between Michael Antonio and Samaka isn't that great, because Samaka has been in great form. Antonio hasn't. Kristen, good defending. Forward it goes. Zambola. Ogbonna playing on his very rare appearance. Alphonse Aliola is in goal because he's a lot younger and he can really fight for better European games. Now don't get me wrong, Fabianski can still fight in Conference League, but it's because he's really getting old these days. Here's Ogbonna. Down goes Ogbonna, and that's a yellow card presented by the referee. That will be another early free kick. Sushek to Orland. Now on to Emerson here on the left. Knocked away by them. Another free kick to West Ham because of a handball. Sushek. It's Jared Bowen into the middle. Sushek heads it back towards the middle. It's knocked away by them. Ogbonna jumps highest. Sushek onto Forlands and round the corner for Emerson, who is onside here, and he's whipped in a ball. It's not actually that good, but at least it was an attempt. Oh, and he's giving it straight back to us. Sushek to Forlands, blocked. Forlands is going to try his work hard to get back in time. He does. He's already won it back. West Ham really controlling this game. Forlands. Thomas Sushek who plays it in. Just into the side netting though. But West Ham remain one up from Thomas Sushek's 11-minute goal. Thomas Sushek onto Declan Rice. Out to Forlands. Now Thomas Sushek. Sushek round the corner. Samaka beats the defender. Tucks it away! And Samaka scores for the 4th game running. And scores his 5th goal in his last 4 games. He really is becoming one of my first choice striker options to get the chance in Europa Conference League as well. Sushek adds an assist to his earlier goal. And Samaka really knows a Conference League goal to break your conference. Scores for the 4th game running. That's 5 goals in 4 games for Samaka. Since he didn't score on opening day, but since then he scored in every one of the games he's been involved in. And he's obviously delighted. And I'm delighted because I'm his head coach. Another handball by them. They've committed so many handballs so far. Go over the free kick to Declan Rice. Out of foul. Scored at the weekend against West Ham. Against Leicester City. Jared Bowen gets it back from Declan Rice. And Jared Bowen to whip one in. It's not a bad delivery. Gahir. To Jared Bowen, and it is half-time. Half-time. And West Ham are 2-0 up at the break in the Europa Conference League opening group game. Thomas Sushek with a goal. From Thomas Sushek with a goal so far. And then an assist. Well, Thomas Sushek's goal was assisted. I think don't know if Emerson got the assist, but it doesn't matter. Got the assist, and then Samaka scored his 5th goal in his last 4 games to make it another goal for him. Zilla group game on right now. Hearts are playing in Scotland, my homeland. Yep, the group game. Adelaide versus Stikeborg IF. It is 1-1 there, so we'll be top of the group at the moment. No changes at the break because I feel very, very happy with the first half display from the boys I've already out of the pitch. If we can add to our lead, that'd be brilliant. Don't get me wrong, guys, they've committed about 3 handball offences. Oh, and Areola almost made an error badly there. But thankfully, never. But Areola is delighted he kept that one out, thankfully. It's just a corner. Knocked in. It's away by Michael Antonio at the back post. And again, another shot. It's dealt with once again by Areola, Conference League keeper for now. So another not bad ball in. Way by Declan Rice this time. Not hit Declan Rice on the hand. It's a bad error from the captain. Did this hit his hand? That is the question. He was trying to get back up. I did hit his hand, I think. And it's first Areola, it's Coney. And Areola set the wrong way in the Conference League. They are back in it. They're back in it 9 minutes after the restart. It's really not the start. My West Ham team and myself, my coaching staff are looking for it. Areola is so unlucky. Antonio wants a foul. Down goes Declan Rice, and down goes the captain. They're criticising him now. They've had enough. Coney, I think that is Coney. And it's a red card. He's just scored. That's Coney, their striker. He's sent off for a challenge, bad challenge on Declan Rice, who tries to look out to the left. Here, it's Thomas Suchek. All the West Ham fans can now cheer on, with that team being down to 10 men. Jared Bowen, that did go to him. Don't know why he didn't try to strike. Thomas Suchek gets it away. Half an hour left in this game. Oh, it's going to be mighty battled. Michael Antoni's been very quiet, so Lucas Paqueta is on for him. Benrahma on for Forlands as well. Paqueta is now centre forward, because I believe he's better as a centre forward. So we converted him to it. And they're down to 10 men for the remaining half an hour. I don't know what they'll think of now. They don't have their striker anymore. Foul. Heads it down well for Jared Bowen here. Quetta. Samaka's up there. Great turn by Samaka, but he just can't keep it. They might be down to 10 men and not have a striker, but they are certainly in this tie still. They're only a goal behind. Good minute, Kofal. Caher does, but it's out for only a corner. It's really going to be pressure, West Ham every minute at the moment. And Areola will have to just put it away in the Conference League. What a good put that is. And they do have an eye here, but they can't beat Areola again. Samaka. The 10 men need to be careful here. Paqueta. The second favourite to get it, but he didn't win it anyway. Cresswell's going to come on short for Emerson, and after a great performance tonight, Samaka's going to go off. Danny Ings has not played in European game since for Liverpool against Dortmund in 2016. He'll come on, hopefully, and do it very powerful for West Ham. Benrahma to Samaka. There goes Paqueta. Paqueta's actually not been that great this season so far. Okay, here. It's Thomas Suchek. It's Samaka. Oh, that's poor again. Emerson has done in as anything tonight. Put his effort in. Very well done, the West Ham fans chinning in voicement. And here is Samaka now. Looks for Lucas Paqueta. That's a handball by Lucas Paqueta. And Ings and Cresswell on they come. Cresswell and Danny Ings already combining. It's Benrahma. There's on the left here. It's Benrahma. The goalkeeper's out of sight, but it still goes into his arms. Suchek to Declan Rice. Benrahma for Paqueta. Back to Benrahma. Benrahma! How the hell's he not scored? Jared Bowen in the corner. Headed down by Bequeta. It's Benrahma. To the back post, Bequeta's there. Jared Bowen. Unlucky, but West Ham, the fans tuning. Full-time whistles blown. West Ham United 2, FCSB 1. West Ham not only win an opening Conference League group game, but I'll take the victory in my first game in European history. Tamaka scored for the fourth game running to make it 5 goals in 4 games. He is into fine figures so far. And it's really Tamaka knows it, but they got a red card in the second half after their penalty was scored. And it's really a kind of unlucky performance at times, but still a very commanding defensive display. 6 shots apiece. Another group game finishes 2-1. Oh my god, and look at that, guys. Hearts have actually won.
Some questions regarding the match.
For clear favourites. Just sometimes you need to find a way to win the game. We did. Maybe their players ran out of legs, so we're pretty good defensively going in the second half line. We stuck to the task, we had to deal with them tonight, we did. In the Europa Conference League, brilliant start to the Conference League this season. Okay, next up, guys, Spurs in the Premier League. Spurs away after a great Europa League game on Thursday night. No expectations. He knows his job, he's got to do, Danny Ings. He's desperate for a goal or two. We're ready for Tottenham Hotspur. Let's not get distracted with the form we're on, we're just going to focus on it. Spurs, we're already in the table. We're still unbeaten as well, so we're 2 points ahead of them. So after the performance of midweek, Samaka does continue leading the line, but Danny Ings will start up front with him in today's game as Michael Antonio drops to the bench. Cresswell will start at left back as Emerson is absolutely done in. And also he came off the bench in midweek and did very well. Forlans has dropped out for Benrahma, who hasn't scored since opening day of the season. Waffle Gaming, how are you doing, man? Good to see you. And Fabianski will be back in goal for Premier League duty. Prediction chat, please, guys. I'm going to go... I think 1-0 West Ham. I think Danny Ings will score. Face red, rupee eyes. Mate, it's just sweat. It's really warm in Scotland these days. Tottenham, there they are, warming up. There's my West Ham players warming up after the 2-1 win in the Europa Conference League on Thursday night. But it's really, we've got Stoke after us in the Cup that we will be playing, of course. Here we go. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, Tottenham versus West Ham United. Another Premier League outing. Tottenham with 1 win and 3 draws so far this league season. As for West Ham, it's 2 wins and 2 draws for them, so both sides still unbeaten going into the meeting. After the win on Thursday night, no, it's going to be good for my West Ham team. We'll be back in Premier League action. Thank you all for giving. Good to see you, man. So here is the Spurs starting lineup. Essential. It's Emilio Fernandez in goal. Back 5 of Puerto Porto, Ben Davis, Romeo, Hummels and Perisic. Midfield 2, Benedict and Busquets. The front 3, Kenozesi and Son supporting Harry Kane. They're playing a back 5 and desperate to do well. It's Christian Cesarni is their interim manager. Oh, their manager on the save though. Indeed on the bench. Couple of changes from first to right. Fabianski's back in goal. Cresswell's into defence. Shushet keeps his place. Benrahma comes in as well. And Danny Ings comes in as well. Samaka is looking to score for the 5th game running after scoring, I don't know, but 6th or 7th or something. But Samaka is looking to score for the 5th game running after scoring 5 goals in his last 4 games. He really is feeling confident after his goal as well on Thursday night. But here we go, Danny Ings gets the game out of the way for us. Hoping for a good display today, a 4-4-2 switch up today, because it's got to be very done in the Premier League. Rice into Kafal now. Good start to the game possession-wise. Danny Ings out to Kafal, scored last weekend in the Premier League draw with Leicester. Declan Rice, Perisic is dealing with him. It's Kafal now. Blocked by Son, but then it hit the hand of Kafal. Kafal says, right, sorry man, to the ref. Samaka's looking to score for the 5th game running. He's scored 5 goals in his last 4 games. Got a goal in the Conference League on Thursday night. Kafal with the throw-in to Declan Rice. Kafal into Danny Ings. It's a good ball in from Kafal. Samaka's header, saved. Samaka almost got the rebound. Samaka's in fine form these days. Declan Rice to Ziyech, who did score Thursday night, did Ziyech. Declan Rice, Hamels with a block. Samaka, here's Ben Rama. Teasing ball in. It's something, and it's a penalty to West Ham. For a handball against Ivan Perisic from that cross. It's going to be back. He tried it. That hit his head. We haven't scored a penalty this season though. It's Danny Ings against Martinez. And Danny Ings tries to go down the middle, but it's a save by Martinez. And guys, we've took 3 penalties this season. Remember guys, I'm controlling them, but it's up to them to put it away. And it is 3 penalties took this season so far that the team have had, and they've missed all 3 of them. Still no penalty scorer yet. Bonner get it away. Good Tottenham in the corner. Will they punish us for missing a penalty early? Cresswell deflected that onto the post. Declan Rice, be careful. It's Son. Good save by Fabianski. Who do you support? I'm a Chelsea fan, man. I'm just doing this as a project. Well, foul. Danny Ings is alongside him. Danny Ings looking to make up from his early penalty miss. Can he do it? Nope. Saved by Martinez, his ex-Aston Villa teammate. Bonner to Kafal. Jared Bowen. It's Thomas Ziyech now onto the other Czech Republic international, Kafal. Kafal down he goes from Perisic's challenge. Nothing given, just a throw-in. Kafal takes it to Jared Bowen. It's in by Kafal. It's a good deep delivery. Benrahma unlucky, but Benrahma did come off the bench in midweek and did very well. He hasn't scored since the opening day of the season though at Bournemouth. Cresswell. Good turn by Ogbonna. Benrahma. Oh, that's a great ball. He's all alone here, Cresswell. He's all alone. He's got support, but he didn't use it. It's a incredible cross as well. There's Harry Kane. Ogbonna can't win it off him. Cresswell uses pace a little bit to defend against Harry Kane. And he dealt with Harry Kane, he said, but the referee says no, free kick is given. No booking for him. Son. The ball didn't jump. Fabianski claws her out.
Do you think Chelsea will beat Madrid?
I don't know, man. Maybe. Probably won't. Cresswell over the top. Up. And Benrahma looks for Declan Rice. Penalty again against Perisic. What the hell's going on? This time that did hit his hand. Danny Ings missed earlier, so it's going to have to be... It's going to have to be Declan Rice. He's already missed once from the spot this season. It's Declan Rice against Martinez, and another save, penalty. How the hell is the penalties just not going in the back of the net for West Ham this season? 4 penalties took, 4 misses. Penalty duty practice is definitely on the cards for this squad. Pedro Porro. Bernardeschi. Fabianski with a save. And Fabianski needs to deal with the rebound. And he does. Because Fabianski knows he is under a lot of pressure in today's game against Spurs to do very well in goal. Porro. Declan Rice comes across. Dealt with by the Hammers captain, missing a penalty this afternoon. His second penalty miss of the season. It's a nice son. Headed away by Jared Bowen here. Ben Rama. What can he cause? A lot of bother of it. And Danny Ings is in behind, looking to make up from his early penalty miss. It is going to be Danny Ings versus Martinez. He goes a bit too late, in my opinion, but at least that he got it on target. But it is half-time. Spurs 0, West Ham 0. West Ham have 2 missed penalties in that first half. Not good enough. And Arsenal beating Brighton. 6 shots for us, 2 for them. Jesus Christ. Going to make a sub at half-time because I feel we need to bring on Cornet or Ben Rama. Ben Rama has done alright, but Cornet will come on for another appearance for his season. He's desperate to do very well for us. First one to Cornet. Samaka. Over the top. Danny Ings gets there, but he can't keep it. And that will be, thankfully, it's a throw to West Ham. Hilarious, he's been replaced for Tottenham. Cresswell with the throw to Samaka, now Cornet. Declan Rice back to Cornet. And here is Cresswell. Declan Rice win that off Son, no he can't. Suchet can't win that off Shurikane. Nope. Lost by Bernardeschi. It's Ings, who lays off for Jared Bowen here. Suchet onto Cornet. Lost, but Callagher wins it back. Maxwell Cornet, he's struggling a little bit this season, but he is determined to still play for me. It's in by Danny Ings, almost got there.
Are you in the league?
Mate, I've already told you. Like 5th or something.
Substitution for Tony Hotspur. Coming off the pitch. Number 33, Ben Davis.
Well. Bonner can't find Kofal again. No, Bonner isn't there either. And Fabianski punishes us for not taking it. Well, no, Danjuma does. We've not took our chances very well today here in West Tottenham, but we are one down at one down. Lucas Paqueta is going to come on now. And we are going to go narrow here. Danny Ings is going off after a kind of decent performance. Missed a penalty though, but Lucas Paqueta, he hasn't been much better this season. He's been pretty poor. He comes on just behind Samaka now. It's really how time must tell, and really how benefit you can be punished for not taking your chances today. So shit. It's Paqueta. Cresswell. Great ball in. Samaka! That's so unlucky to deny him another goal this season. Jared Bowen with the corner. Danjuma with that ball! And that is a penalty now. Our third penalty of the afternoon. Lucas Paqueta against Martinez. He went for the corner to Lucas Paqueta, but it's saved by Martinez. 3 poor missed penalties from us today. What on earth is happening to us today? Missing 3 penalties in one game is pretty embarrassing. Cresswell knocked it down very well there. Here's Declan Rice. We are pushing for the points. Jared Bowen in a corner. Maxwell corner, good touch. Caher. Cresswell, fought by Romeo. And Cresswell then went in on him. And then he went in on Pedro Porro. And Cresswell has been sent off. That's his own fault. He's been dirty as anything. And why did he do it? It's his own fault. Well, Jared Bowen is going to be the unfortunate player to be subbed off for Emerson. Samaka will play it wide now, but adding Cresswell might have just practically cost us of any chance of getting a point with a red card. Our first red card under my West Ham team have really lost their heads a bit today. Emerson to Kane. Now it's Danjuma. Good save, Fabianski, keeping the scoreline just at 1-0 for the time being. Maxwell Cornet. Lost by Thomas Sushik. Offside against Danjuma. Time is still running out for the West Ham team. Emerson. Maxwell Cornet. He's done really well here. He finds Lucas Paqueta. Saved by Martinez again. Thomas Sushik's over the corners now. It's not a bad delivery. On Maxwell Cornet, trying his best to overkick him. And he's won it back here. The winger's done superb. He swears it across Paqueta. And West Ham are level with 4 minutes to go in the 10 men. Really know they've rescued a point potentially here in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And Paqueta makes up from his penalty miss. But he was so unlucky not to miss. But he deserved to miss it. It was his own fault. His first goal for West Ham as well. Harry Kane now. Tottenham. Here they come again. It's Danjuma into the side netting only. Kafal. Declan Rice out to Samaka. He's practically done in, but he's still on the pitch. Bonner. Cornet. To Paqueta. Back to Maxwell Cornet. Maxwell Cornet. Only hits the post and would have given us the winner. But really, how Maxwell Cornet's been excellent today off the bench. Finishes Tottenham 1, 10-man West Ham 1. A very good note, 1-1 draw. 3 missed penalties today. Freaking 3. I mean, what's the point? We're the better side though. We're still unbeaten in the league, thankfully. But we're unlucky not to score a winner there.
Time for a few quick questions.
Text green, game over.
He deserves some support, Danny. He'll score eventually, but he's a very good player. These things are part of games when you get red cards. I like a team that never gives up. We never gave up in every game. At Carabao Cup time against Stoke City in the third round. That put us in the Premier League team. We're 7 for the last European spot, I think, if it given to us. But it's really high. We're still unbeaten in this league. So no adding Cresswell. So Stoke City in the cup. We are going to play a couple of younger players though today. Anyway, Johnson will start today. Zano, he is decent, so he will start. This young goalie, he'll start today. Dowles will start with Declan Rice in midfield. Mbaya, he will start in attack. Play 4-4-2 in this game. And Flex will start over Jared Bowen. Maxwell Cornet is also going to start after a great performance at Tottenham. And Ramo drops to the bench. Bernardo's the team, a couple of changes. The full strength bench, though, that could come on to make impacts if we need them. Declan Rice does captain the side once again. Nixon Chaplin's got. I don't want to hear prediction, though. Here we go, Stoke City. Thankfully, they've got their stadium in the game. We're away to Stoke City in the third round of the Carabao Cup. We haven't played a Carabao Cup game yet. Got my first Carabao Cup game at charge of West Ham. Go my way. But I'm really deserving to give that young goalkeeper a debut. And he's desperate to do well in it. Guys, this is actually going to be the final game of the episode. Because the episodes are going to be like hours long. Just an hour long and all that. We do have 2 games left in September. And I said we were going to do the whole September, but I'm not wanting to. It's too long to do that for an episode.
Number 28, Josh Lorenz. Number 22, Ben Pearson.
Well, Stoke City are desperate to get back in the Premier League sometime. But Alex Neil is hoping his team will do well. Alex said it. Twanzebe is a very good captain. And he can be good in the air. Smallboard is also a really good player too. Well, a couple of changes to my team in Angela, Lucia, Johnson, Dowles, Okaflex, Cornet, and Mumbai. I still play the front 2 formation. But it's really how competitive we need to be. What's your target this career? To try and win the Conference League, try and get a mid-table Premier League finish, try and qualify for European football again next season, obviously. And in the Cups, do domestically okay in the Cups. Try and not go out early rounds. Here we go, right to Stoke City and the Carabao Cup this evening. Come on! If we go to penalty share, we might struggle, but we need to perform tonight, so we don't get it to go to that. Johnson, good tackle already. Here's Cornet, come off the bench against Tottenham at the weekend. Absolutely superb. Goodbye, unlucky for the youngster. Shadid Bowen has travelled tonight. He is on the bench. It's in behind Kafal. Oh, and Stoke City, here they come. They've done it already. The young goalie can't do anything on his debut. And Stoke lead 1-0 against us. This is not the start I was looking for from a team in the Carabao Cup. And we're 1 down already. We're definitely going to have to fight in this Carabao Cup. Forward it goes for Okaflex. Good header. Okaflex is in while Jared Bowen's on the bench. Here and Declan Rice still remain in the team from the weekend as well. Okaflex looking for Danny Ings. And Danny Ings just can't make his run. Danny Ings missed a penalty at Spurs at the weekend and should have probably scored a couple of times. Foul to Okaflex. Danny Ings out to Kafal. He's got the best to do what he can. He was almost slided into Fox. Foul with the throw to Declan to Danny Ings here. Dowles plays it back for the captain, Declan Rice. Okaflex claimed for something.
Can the owner of the blue car please return to your vehicle? Your lights are on.
One of my Johnson. By looks for a strike partner tonight, Danny Ings. That's a free kick to West Ham. Whipped in by Declan Rice. Not going to fall to a West Ham player. It's going to be butchered clear by Stoke City though. De Gea wins it well on the header. Rice to Maxwell Cornet. Cornet! Well, he almost scored at the weekend for the winning goal at Tottenham later on Sunday. He's trying to score a Carabao Cup goal as well. Got an assist to Lucas Paqueta's goal late on at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Here comes Stoke. One of my Lazano on a youth development. He's doing what he can. Dowles on to Danny Ings now. Cornet. Great turn. It's now Dowles. Fonseca with a block. Tells a very creative youngster who is preventing to do what he can. Since Stoke scored that opening goal, they've hardly had any chances. Edwards. Stoke City continue to break. Caher, well done. Okaflex. On to Danny Ings. Mumpai. He's claiming he was fouled, and he was. Just a yellow. The ref, but the young man was fouled. He's a very creative young striker as well. He shoved off the ball. Claimed for a free kick. It's been given. Danny Ings takes it short to Cornet. Danny Ings hits it back. Found foul on the left-hand side. Rally beyond the right. Not bad ball in. Headed away. Bells wins it back for West Ham. Good play. Johnson. Ang, he's trying to make up from his earlier mistake. Okaflex. On to Declan Rice, who was fouled in the process of play on. Says the referee, it's Danny Ings to strike one! And that is it, the goal. That is the equaliser. 4 minutes before half-time. Danny Ings claims his first goal for West Ham. Danny Ings, Declan Rice was fouled, but play on said the referee. Danny Ings didn't care that his teammate was fouled. He just wanted to play on and get himself a goal, but Bayer goes over to celebrate with him. Danny Ings with his first goal of the season, and it comes in tonight's Carabao Cup tie, who he must make a performance against.
Number 18, Danny Ings.
Up forward, Bayer. He is capable of proving his guilty plead. Bayer handballed it to the striker. It's a young man. He's good goal. Yeah, it was a good goal, man. He took his time with it. And that is half time. Stoke City 1, West Ham United 1. Really a bit more experience on the team, I think. Cornet is very tired. Done very decently though. Jared Bourne will come on at half time. And going to bring on Ben Rama, but in central midfield. Just need him to do what he can at this team and try and focus on it.
And number 12, Flynn Downs, coming onto the pitch. Number 20, Johnny.
Here's Okaflex. On his preferred more left side. Oh, he could shoot this. He does! And Okaflex! What a goal! He's on his preferred more left side in the second half. He's already made a difference with it, and he makes it 2-1. What a Carabao Cup goal that is! The former Celtic Youth Academy graduate scores for West Ham, and a wide-throwing Carabao Cup goal that is. I'm very proud of my youngster, and he's proved in why I brought him in tonight. His first goal for West Ham on 49 minutes. Great goal. He took his time. That's why, guys, I'm taking my time with them chaps now. It's forward. Kafal needs to pick it up, and he does, but he loses it, but then he wants it back. That Stoke City player will be waiting for him to do something with it. Jared Bowen wanted to play on, but it came off Jared Bowen's hand. Ball from Stoke City here.
You will sign someone in James.
Mate, that's the ideal. I'm keeping the squad that it is. I've loaned out a couple of youngsters, and then whoever I want to get rid of in January, I'll get rid of, and then who we'll try and look at players to bring in. Don't suggest me any signings yet, man. Ertman by. Play off him to Kafal. And Kafal looking for his second goal of the season. He has already scored once in the Premier League for us this season against Leicester in a 2-2 draw. And Rama might be the smallest, but he has got it. Bowen, be careful. Zucker flips. He's been solid this second half on the left wing. Flex out to Johnson. On to Cafalno. Back across the pitch for Flex. Surely! And Flex thought he had his second of the evening. Great ball in from the right from Cafal there. Mumbai is very tired. Lucas Paqueta will come on for him. And also Michael Antonio will be on for Danny Ings. But it's really high. Mumbai, the young man, striker-wise, he has actually done a very good job for 65 minutes. Michael Antonio, he's robbed the Stoke City back four. He goes far too late, I think, with the chance he had there. Brown. He's off for Fox. Kerr dealt with that very well. Here's Jared Bowen. Can't find nobody. Play from those two there. Johnson looks for Lucas Paqueta, who scored at the weekend. It's Powell now. Just beating Johnson. It's a good ball in, but Lassard down onto Paqueta. Good header down from Michael Antonio. He looks for Jared Bowen. And Jared Bowen will try and look for somebody. Okaflex is there. Oh, and Paqueta almost went in on the goalkeeper. An offside against Lucas Paqueta, never offside. Forlands is going to come on for Okaflex, who's had a great Carabao Cup performance. Throwing a brilliant goal that might potentially be taking us into the next round. Here's Forlands. Paqueta. Johnson is alongside Forlands. And there's Johnson. Antonio. Jared Bowen! Secures the Carabao Cup next stage for us, and Jared Bowen claims just his second goal of the season. The party is heading back to London. Forlands for Johnson, blocked by Antonio, but Antonio got a touch on it to Jared Bowen. Jared Bowen claims his second goal of the season to Jared Bowen. He's had a solid start to the season in life under me, but I really am to premiering what Jared Bowen is all about at number 20.
West Ham United goal, number 20, Jared Bowen.
This is Johnson. He beats Johnson. Lozada gets it away for Lovely. Declan Rice. It's lost by the captain. Does he know? Just no card has been given to him. That's it. Full time whistle's blown. Stoke City 1, West Ham 3. West Ham through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. After going one down, we should have gone one down. We were poor going one down, but we've won. Chelsea beat Arsenal, okay. Brighton beat Swansea. Preston beat Sheffield Wednesday. Very nice.
Good game.
Good game, yeah, very good game. I wanted the win to count for something, so we took performances. We're in this together. Fight hard, win, lose hard. We got reserves of goals at the right time. We
Thanks
took our
very
chance
much.
with it. We done it. I don't know why he's saying that because he's returning this season. Okay, West Ham will play in the next round. Morecambe at home.
Really good game.
Thank you. I don't know why he wants a new contract when he's retired in the season. Oh, before we look at this, we'll end the episode here. So on the goal scoring charts, it is Samaka. Very impressive start to the season. He is having 5 goals in 6 games so far. Jared Bowen, not too shabby. Assist-wise, it's Declan Rice and Jared Bowen, both on 3. And Emerson's got himself 2. Clean sheets-wise, it's Fabianski. But guys, that is going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys have really enjoyed. Next up, we've got Aston Villa in the league who are in the same points as us and just behind us on goal difference. But guys, it's been another thrilling episode of this West Ham project. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Bye.
See you guys later. Who was that? Bye, Waffle Gaming. Good to see you, man.